Welcome everybody to a brand new Let's Play, Sakura Angels, for the PC. And this Let's Play is obviously brought to you by muchgames.ca. So this game is going to be a lot of fun to play. It's kind of a different game. It's completely anime. So the game is completely anime. There is a chance, and I may have to edit parts, but there is a chance that there is nudity in this game. It's a visual novel game. So basically, the game tells you stories, and you basically have to. It's a story-based game, and you gotta pick your responses and things like that. It's kind of a casual play, and of course, this is an indie game, which I don't do a lot of indie games on my channel. It's something that I want to break into. So hopefully you all enjoyed my Streets of Rage LP, because I just finished recording the last part of that before I jumped into this. And I did enjoy that game. That game was it was pretty good to play. But this game is obviously going to be a blind Let's Play. So, just letting you know, it's blind. I did play about 5 or 10 minutes of this, something like that. Kind of see how the game looked, how it felt, and I gotta say it looks pretty good. The reviews are pretty positive on Steam, and I kind of figured, it's an indie game, and I don't do like a lot of indie games. So like games like, I guess, Binding of Isaac and Binding of Isaac Rebirth. I usually stick with Nintendo, Sega, Capcom, big known games like Final Fantasy and Zelda and Sonic and well-known games. But indie games like this and, Child of Light and things like that, and Binding of Isaac are games that I like to start playing more often. Because, I'm doing a lot of games like Batman and things like that. Well-known games. But, yeah. This game looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. From time to time, I may read the text. Especially if there's, and sometimes you will have to pick answers. Like, they'll ask a question, you have to pick the answer. I did see that from the video that I played. I know that in the future, sometime after Wind Waker's done, there's going to be another game replacing that. Pardon my voice. I just did like 2 Streets of Rage before this, like a Final Fantasy 13, and my voice is kind of a bit going here, so. But after Wind Waker's done, I have another game in mind. The game's not out yet. By the way, this game is on Steam. I don't know how much it is. I think it's only like $10 or $11. Now, it could be on sale, but I think it's only about $10 or $11. Which is not a lot, to be honest. And the game came out January 16th of this year. So it's only a few days old, really. It came out on the 16th, which is a Friday. Today is actually, it came out on a Friday, the 16th of January. So, yeah, it's gonna be a fun game, and I'm waiting for another game to come out in about 12 days. And that game, about 12 days, give or take. And that game is Hyperdimension Neptuna Rebirth, which that game, Hyperdimension was Hyperdimension, yeah. Neptuna was on the PS3 back in 2010. They remade it on the Vita in 2013 for Japan, 2014 for North America, and now it's coming out for Steam. So that's another game. That's probably the game that's going to possibly replace Wind Waker when Wind Waker's done. But yeah, like I said, this game is anime, completely anime. It's a visual novel, so if you're not into visual novels, sorry, this might not be the LP for you. But like I said, it's not a game I usually play. But it did sound interesting to me, and it looked interesting, and I kind of figured, let's change it up a bit and do a game that you wouldn't expect me to do, and I wouldn't expect to play. And I decided that, this seems like an interesting game to me. Once again, I'm sorry about my voice. Yeah, unable to find a comb. So, I don't want to be sexist or anything like that, but unable to find a comb and stuff like that, it's kind of telling me that the main character breaking in the mirror is a girl. Because, to be honest, not always, but most girls are more about having their hair combed and stuff like that. Guys are like that too. But I'm kind of just assuming by the way the person is talking here, that it's possibly a female character. Now, I could be wrong. Like I said, it could be completely wrong. Yeah, so apparently our parents are workaholics. They basically spend more time at their respective jobs than they do at the house. They're basically hardly ever home. Yeah, there we go. In the evening, so when they're eating supper, then everybody's off the bed, you wake up the next morning, they're gone, and then you gotta get ready to go to school. Or go to work or whatever, they're already gone. So, there's some lie. Unfortunately, in reality, there is some families that are like that. Busy, on the go, don't get enough time to spend time with the families. But, sometimes that happens. And there's really nothing you can do about that. Well, there is things, but why are you going to quit your job or take your kids out of school one day or whatever? But, we're not going to worry about that. We're not going to get into that kind of discussion. Yeah, so we're just going to settle for toast. Actually, toast is something I like having for breakfast. Toast, some cereal. Every now and then I'll have something like bacon or something like that. But mixed up. I'm not really a pancake person. To be honest, viewers, I'm not a pancake person. I don't really care for pancakes. I used to like pancakes, but I find that nowadays pancakes don't really agree with me much. Sometimes I'll eat a pancake and then I actually end up not feeling well after, so I don't know if it's the batter sometimes, or I don't know. Waffles are good, take a couple of waffles and put them in a toaster like Eggos or something, and take them out and get your anchovy maple syrup, or whatever syrup you want to use, or maple syrup is really popular here in Canada. As you can tell, a lot of maple trees, a lot of people will have maple syrup on their, pancakes, on their waffles, things like that. Kind of talking about this now makes me kind of want to have waffles. Hopefully I'm not making you viewers hungry for stuff like waffles or pancakes or Captain Crunch cereal or something. Whatever cereal you eat. Personally, there's a lot of cereal I like, Rice Krispies or something. And the only reason I'm talking about this is the breakfast kicks in. So, it's kind of making me want to talk about breakfast meals. But anyway, have a glass of orange juice in the morning, or coffee if you're a coffee drinker. I know Doofy Mom is a coffee drinker, so probably in the morning he probably drinks coffee, has his breakfast and drinks coffee before work. I don't know. But teas are good. There's so many different teas. Yes, but anyway, there's no students around. There's no cars. And the chipper in the birds is gone, so it's like silence? Like, what's up? Yeah. Anyone? Yeah, maybe we're better than someone we know. But the streets are kind of empty. There's no one around. There's no birds. And man, my voice is kind of acting weird. But, I got The Simpsons on in the background. And I'm not going to talk about what the episode is, but it's funny. It's a funny one. But they're all good. It's an older episode of The Simpsons, by the way. It's older. But the graphics are great. And of course, we do suffer from headaches. Now, nothing is making sense. So apparently we're suffering from headaches. They usually go away pretty quick. But now, there's no one around, no cars, no birds, no people. Pretty quiet on the streets. And all of a sudden, we're getting a really bad headache that's kind of making us stagger forward. And we can't focus in that. And, that's pretty much the definition of a migraine in a sense. I've had migraines in the past. Really bad headaches. And I'm not just saying that for sympathy or anything, but I can tell you, having really bad headaches or migraines, or even if it's not a migraine, really bad headache that can make you nauseated, that it's not fun. And obviously, I never recommend having that. But migraines kind of take all the energy out of you when you have a migraine, or even if it's not a migraine. And what the hell is this monster? But yeah, this is probably what's giving us the migraine. Maybe it's got some kind of hypno wave, maybe it's Charles Xavier in our asses, kind of reading our minds and giving us anything. Who knows? Maybe we're just not having a balanced nutrition. Because sometimes nutrition can lead to, headaches or being sick and all that, high blood pressure. Sometimes it's nutrition, sometimes it's not eating the right things. But I'm not going to get into medical stuff. If you want to know more medical stuff, go talk to Colette. Seriously. She's all about that stuff. This evening. I'm talking about Colette in L180, which is, one of my good friends, really good friends. And her husband is Colin L112, which is a fellow bunch of games member. And, check out his channel too. Check out her channel. Now, this is what I was going to say. You get to pick your answers. So I'm not going to flee. I'm going to be bold. And I'm going to pick stand my ground, bitch. So let's stand our ground. You can tell I'm quite passionate about this game. This game seems really interesting to me, and I think I'm going to really enjoy this. Ignoring the pain that threatens to consume our skull, aka the migraine or whatever, let's just fight this guy. Fight this monster. This guy could be like a rabbit Wolverine that's trying to kill us, and we're still going to go and fight. But that's okay. No, that was a bad idea. That did nothing. In fact, it looks like we pissed it off. We made it angrier. Oh, we bruised our own fist too. Ugh. That movie. Well, right now my parents are actually gone to see a movie, which is why I can record this. And they're actually gone to see American Sniper. So they wanted to know if I wanted to go with. If I was going to go see the movie eventually. I will see the movie eventually, probably American Sniper. But they wanted to go see it in one of those mini plexes, like a mini. For people who know about Newfoundland, there's like 2 theaters in St. John's. One is like Soviet Square. It used to be called Soviet Square. It's kind of a smaller miniplex, which is close to where Cole and Colette live. That's where they wanted to go see it. I've had to see the movie in IMAX. So the IMAX theaters in the big Avalon Mall where I live, in the city I live, which is St. John's. I've had to see it on a big screen in IMAX. And once they told me, "Oh, we're gonna go see the movie," I'm like, "We're gonna go see it." "Oh, we're gonna go see it at the miniplex, whatever they used to call Soviet Square." And I declined to go. I wanted to see the movie. I just thought to myself, I don't want to see this movie in a small theater. If I want to see a movie like this, or Lord of the Rings, or Star Wars, or something like that, the new Fast movie when it comes out, or Avengers, I want to see it on a big screen. Either I gotta pay $10 more, $20 more, I don't care. I want to see it on a big screen. Like IMAX, surround sound, all that kind of stuff. Or I'll just wait for the movie to come out on DVD or Blu-ray. Most likely Blu-ray, just rent it or buy it or get it on iTunes. But anyway, hello, ladies. But, we have some girls coming to save us. And this is the cool part of the game. The detail, it's anime, and this is not just the cool part. The whole thing, even when there was no people being shown on the screen, just see the skyscrapers, like the buildings. But the design, the animation of this game is amazing. But who are these lovely ladies, I guess? Are they? One of them looks like the chauffeur, and kind of blushing. And the other girl is kind of got like the rosy cheeks too, but she seems like she's a little bit angry, I guess, or not as happy. Of course, I'm talking about the girl with the pink hair is not the happy one, apparently. And the one in the white with the brunette hair is kind of like, oh, cheerful. So, I don't know. Okay, but we don't even know our own name yet, or do we? And why are these girls here? And one of them is carrying, it looks like a sword. I'm assuming it's a sword. Kind of looks like a sword. The other girl doesn't look like she's got a weapon or she's not being shown. Maybe it's in her right hand and it's below the picture frame. But anyway, of course, I didn't mention that you do have a back button, a save button, a quick save, a quick load. You can skip scenes. You can automate things. And preference. And by the way, our name is Kinta. So that kind of draws the conclusion that obviously we're a male character, male protagonist. So that's cool. Now the cool thing about this visual novel is we'll be talking to these girls, but also sometimes we're going to just the text is going to come up and we're not actually talking to them. It's something that we're like narrating. It's the visual novel. Yeah, so exactly. So I'm assuming every time you hear something sweet and nice from one of the question mark people, it's probably the girl, the brunette. Her eyes are narrow and she's kind of like, got that mean look. That kind of tells me it's the girl with the pink hair. But I do like the design of the characters. Like I said, I don't know if I said it, but I do like anime. So, Akira, Dragon Ball, here's more, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball GT was actually pretty good. I did see Dragon Ball Battle of the Gods. I actually owned the Blu-ray. And, the movie was pretty good, actually. There's so many animes out there. Ghost in the Shell. Some new, some old. So I do like anime. So that's why I do like this game. Look at the freaking expression on the. I'm gonna have to just go by the hair color. So the brunette, she's like shocked, and all of a sudden she's winking at us. So and the other one's like, please, like hand coloring the chest, like kind of thing. So. Yeah, we've never seen these girls in our lives, but somehow they know us. Yeah, I don't think seeing these two girls, if you knew these two or seen them before, I kind of think you'll remember pretty faces and girls dressed like this. So I'm pretty sure he would remember. And obviously he doesn't remember seeing them before, so we don't know who they are. Are we going to find out the names? That's what I'd like to know. Like, what are your names? Why are you here? Why are you helping me? What the hell is that to go? So many questions. And we need to know. Yeah, apparently. Okay, so apparently I can't go into details, but it's not in the best interest for me to follow the wrong, for the main character to get to follow the wrong hands. So, apparently, I guess she'd be said weird. Okay, I mean, yeah. Yeah, well, maybe our headache is kind of helping, not helping with the situation. Maybe our headache is gone. Yeah, it's going to, who knows. I guess she's trying, yeah. I guess she's choosing her words carefully to avoid another brutal assault from her partner. Yeah, okay, so, Guardian Angels. Alright, so these girls are our Guardian Angels. Well, we're thinking of them as our Guardian Angels. So, yeah. I'll probably finish this talking sequence with, right, are they lily angels? Like, are they actually angels, or are they, let me get this straight. Yeah. Okay, so that monster is called a shadow. Okay, so we know that. So, apparently, yeah, they're supposed to have been hunted. Okay. Because apparently, if they catch me, it's all bad for unsuspected reasons. Yep. Really bad. Okay, you guys do whatever. Okay, for the shadows. Okay. Yep. So basically, we can't let ourselves be captured by shadows, so they're going to do everything in their power to make sure that doesn't happen. Because if that happens, something is going to be bad. It's going to be really bad, apparently. Yeah, these girls have lost it. Like, man, they totally lost it. But I was going to go with the evidence, yeah. Can't really deny the evidence before me. Definitely, yeah, and that was definitely real, and have no reason to doubt the girls who have destroyed the monster. Okay, so what happens now? Okay, I don't really think we can go back to our Uncle John's watching from afar, so apparently they're going to be tagging along, I guess. Yeah. So, they're going to leave for now, but it's not going to be the last time we see these girls. But they can't really stay in the shadows, because we now know of their existence. But, anyway, I think I'm going to stop the video here. And in the next part, we'll continue on, hopefully find out more information, see these girls again, see what happens, find out how to stop all this, and what's really going on. So I'll see you all in the next part of Sakura Angels. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.